This young man is just a kid who's trying to get by in life.
No excuses.
He doesn't let his handicaps cripple him.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall.
When Coach Garner brought Ethan to us, at the end of his 6th grade year in pre-athletics, he said, look, we have this young man that wears prosthetic legs, and he really, really, really wants to play football. And, I'm going to admittedly say I was very skeptical behind it at first until you get to meet this kid. He came and helped, and out of the clear blue, Ethan doesn't even go to our church. He showed up over there and was moving speakers and moving chairs and helping with wire and everything. And I got to visit with him, and I thought, well, we'll give a young man a chance because there's so many kids out there who don't give a crap about anything, and this kid wants to step up and try to contribute.
Well, when I was born, I didn't know how it happened, and I was born without both feet and my left hand, and I started walking without any prosthetics on when I was little. And then I got my first pair when I was 1, I think.
Hey, 7th grade football, he played outside linebacker for us, which is a really important position in 7th grade football. It's probably the most important position on defense in 7th grade football, outside linebacker. And he did a very good job, really aggressive. I mean, he was able to wrap up tackle and do his job out there for us effectively. He even had a pick 6 against Gatesville, which was really exciting for the team and for him. And they end up ultimately winning district.
We were jumping rope, and I was about to go over and suggest an alternate activity for him jumping rope. Before I could get over to where he was, he had stuck his left arm out, and one of his teammates, without even looking up, without being bothered by it at all, had tied the rope around his left arm, and Ethan commenced to jumping rope.
We went out there, first time we did them, and I always told Ethan, I was like, do what you can and do your best, and if you can't do it, you can always do an alternative sit-ups or something. And what he did, he'd grab it with his left hand, or his right hand, and he'd wrap that left arm around the side pole all the way across it, which was pretty impressive. He got all the way through it. A lot of kids couldn't even do it with both hands, so it was pretty good.
Second fastest guy out there. The guy's good. He's kind of intimidating because the guy just don't stop. He's just like a runaway truck, and he doesn't give up.
We had Ethan come in as a brand new student to Lampasas Middle School, and he didn't come in with any accommodations or anything, and his mom didn't come and let us know. He just showed up to school the first day and wanted to be treated like every other student.
He was just this gentle giant, just as sweet as he could be, very quiet, very sweet-natured. In a lot of ways, he's just like any other kid. I have to stay on him about getting his work done and getting organized and staying on top of his calendar and all that. So he is so much like so many of the other kids.
You already know in his mind he's going to be a success in life because of his own individual strengths. I talked to students on the side, and I pointed at Ethan and said, he's not making any excuses. Why are you? He even inspires me, because as much as I complain about my little aches and stuff, this guy, he's just incredible.
If you didn't have any pain, then you wouldn't try as hard. Like if you're on the track and there's someone in front of you, then you want to pass them.
So you feel like pain is a challenge, forces you to be more challenged. Is that what you're trying to say, or am I getting it wrong?
Yeah, it's more challenge.
So it was exciting to get to take Ethan over to one of the elementary schools this year so that he could talk to the students, and he did a great job. And really his main topic was no excuses. So he just wanted everyone to know that no matter what you have or may not have, you can still overcome and do your best.
I just can't say enough about his positive attitude and his effort and his will, and just kind of a find a way mentality that's really an extremely important lesson to all of us.
Okay, well, I wake up and then get ready for school, and then I put these on, and then we have athletics, and we run track. I use these to run the track and in athletics. And then I go I walk around school with these on, and then after school, when I go home, I take them off, and I don't wear them at home usually. Well, when I was 5, like my grandpa started playing football with me, so I started liking the sport, and then I decided I wanted to play flag football, and then I got to play tackle football through elementary. Then I started my first real tackle football this year. I've had these for 2 years because I started learning about them, and I talked to my doctor, and they said I can get a pair of these. So, but they never made any like these before, so it took longer than usual. I talked to the 5th graders about how you can't quit, and you have to keep moving on and set your goals, and they wanted to race with me, so it was fun. One kid asked me how I do this with both hands, and I told him I'd do this, and then they're all laughing.
Good run. Good job, Ethan. Way to go. Good job. Good job.
On every second that this world could give, I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I live.